In the first episode, I show you the trip to Spain, the arrival to camping of San Pedro, and of course the first shots that I've made in Playa de San Pedro. So let's go to the second episode of this series and let's visit Playa del Silencio. Good morning everyone. Well, it's 5:30 in the morning in Portugal, 6:30 in Spain, and we are on the road now to Playa del Silencio. So the goal is to arrive there in the first light. Well, I'm up. It's about 16 minutes of traveling, and let's see if I can do it. So see you guys in a moment. I'm going to make the journey because I have to film with this light on. See you in a moment when we arrive to Playa del Silencio. Well, here we are at the trail to Playa del Silencio, so you need to walk a little bit to reach it. And well, the way is very nice. It just looks like a forest. I couldn't bring with me my coffee, but I need to get back to get my coffee. But I will photograph first and then I will be back. Well, and here we are at Playa del Silencio, Silence Beach. So this is an amazing landscape, as you can see. And now I just have to figure how am I going to vlog and take the photo, because I didn't bring the other tripod. I just have my photo tripod, and I have to put my camera in some place to photograph. So let's see. Well, the beach is amazing, but I need to wait a little bit for the tide to go out. It's full now, so I can make the photo that I want. But it's okay. It's okay to wait here. It's okay to wait. Oh, look at this! My hair is great, isn't it? Well, let's go photograph. Let's go photograph. Well, I had promised to myself that I would chill out in this trip. I would not rush it. I wouldn't feel anxious for the photo. Well, but it's almost impossible when you are in places like this. It's almost impossible. You want to photograph everything. You want to shoot everything, and of course, and to do it very fast. But that's not the way. So I feel that when I arrived here, I was rushing out. I was rushing a little bit, and I didn't like it. So now I'm just cooling down a little bit and taking my photos. So the first composition that I've choose was of course to make a panorama of this magnificent, let me show you, of this magnificent place here. Well, unfortunately I can't see the waves down there yet, because as you can see there's some vegetation here in the foreground that is hiding the waves. So I think I need to wait a little bit for this to be with a low tide, so I can grab the shot. But I can see so much opportunities here in the beach. Well, the second shot I am preparing is a more Thai one. So I closed my point of view. I'm using the telephoto lens, the 70-200, just to photograph this part here, these rocks here in the water. So I think this will be a great photo. I am using a slow shutter speed now, really slow shutter speed. And yeah, the sun is rising. I'm just waiting for the sun to rise to make some more compositions. I believe from here, from this place here that I am, some more 2 or 3 compositions, and that will be fine. And then I go down to the beach. Well, let's see how this goes. Also, for this photo that I'm making is f11, 30 seconds of exposure, ISO 100, and a long exposure of 30 seconds to grab all these waves crashing into the rocks. So let's see how it goes, but I believe it will be good. Well, I did manage to make the photo that I wanted to do. So how I did it? I put my tripod outside of the fence here and put it a little bit high, but I need to be careful because my tripod has a broken leg down there, and well, that's not good. Well, it's time to pack now. I'm going to get down the beach. Well, the light is amazing here, and I am going to try to take some other shots down there in the beach. So I believe they will be also great. So let's go. Well, this was a great first shot. First shots of the day. So the light is entering now, and I missed that blue hour, but I can't have it all the time, of course. Well, I'm getting down to the beach. Well, as you can see, this is a path to go to the beach, and well, it seems here I don't have the vegetation, so maybe I can make the photo from here too. Well, let's see. But now the goal is to get some really great compositions also from this part here and that part also there, but with the rocks in the foreground. Or this is a rocky beach. It doesn't have sand, but that's the most beautiful thing in here. No soft beaches. Well, I'm trying to grab here now some actions in the waves with some rocks in the foreground and these small rocks of the beach also as the foreground, as you can see, and that structure there, that rocky structure there in the background. So it's not the perfect composition, but it will do it from here, and I'm happy with this composition here. So I am waiting here for the big wave to come, and they still come to this place here where I am. So I need to be careful with the material, with my material. But I guess I'm safe now. So it's just a matter of waiting a little bit to have another perspectives, some other perspectives of the shore. Well, this is really beautiful, and as I told you before, I am just relaxing. I'm just waiting for the moment to appear, and if it does appear, perfect. If it does not, well, it's okay. Whoa, the water! Well, two more compositions here now with these rocks here in the background, as you can see in the foreground, sorry, and then those rocks there in the background. So I'm trying to catch the waves again coming in, just the flow of the sea, and then to catch all that rocky formation on there. Next one, I'm going to head to these rocks there and just try to make the same thing, but with bigger rocks in the foreground. What a morning, what a morning. Let's go. Well, changing now a little bit the perspective, I'm going to make a long exposure of 30 seconds just to soften the sea and to grab that part there. You see the sun is entering in the mountain there, so I just want to grab that sun there and with the sea, but soften out. So 30 seconds exposure and ISO 100 and f16. Let's see.
Honestly, I just could not decide what was my favorite version of this photo, if it was the color one or the black and white version. So I put here the two versions for you to decide which one is best for you, and if you can, or if you wish, just put in the comments what is your favorite one, the color one or the black and white one.
Well, what do you know? It was amazing, the photo. It's amazing. So I got really excited with this one, so I'm going to make more of these long exposures there in these rocks here, and then I'm going to change to the wide angle lens and make other long exposures here in the shore. But I don't think with the wide angle lens it will be okay, but with this telephoto lens it's great. The photo is great. So I'm going to take a little bit more of that part there. Let me show you. Okay, here, this part here of the rock. Oh, sorry. This part here of the rocks, and let's see how it goes. Oh, look at this. What a great spot. So you can only come here with a low tide, and that's what I have now. So it's great. Well, and look at the exposure that I'm going to make here, the composition that I'm going to make here. Whoa, it's going to be great. Let's go, let's start. The sun is coming, so I don't have much time to do this. I have to be quick. But look at this. What an amazing view, isn't it?
Although the best is yet to come on this trip, I was already amazed by these fantastic landscapes and the photos I was taking. The sun was already up and people were arriving at the beach, and so the morning was over.
Whoa, well, and here we are, and wow, what a morning, it was great. I did bring my expectations at the lowest as possible. Of course, you have always some expectations. I was thinking that I could manage to make some 1-2 good photos this morning. I managed to make some 4 or 5 great photos, so I am very happy. Well, it's time to relax a little bit now, because this is a very tiring walk to the beach, and I'm a little bit tired now, so it's time for the first coffee of the morning. I cannot believe it, it's 10:30 and I didn't had my coffee yet. I didn't bring this to the beach because of the weight, but let's have the coffee.
Unfortunately, the camera didn't record sound and I couldn't finish the video saying goodbye to this incredible morning. I had the objective of taking photos in the late afternoon, however, people didn't leave the beach and the rain arrived, ruining the plans. Thank you for following me on this episode, and don't miss the next one, as it will bring fantastic photographs of a magical place. Please subscribe the channel for more, and until then, see ya!